Christmas.
Yeah, it's coming. It's what, 10 days away or something like that?
10 days.
Maybe 10 or 11, maybe 12.
Yeah, so have you bought my present yet?
No, haven't. I was going to ask you what you wanted. But I have no idea. We're both hard to buy for each other.
I don't want anything.
Just go out.
Just don't buy me anything.
You promise?
No. I know.
Wow.
You can buy me a movie ticket.
Oh yeah,
ticket
in movies.
theater.
She likes going to theaters. I hate it, but she loves doing it. Okay, yeah.
Movie and a night out.
Yeah.
I mean, dinner out.
I don't do that.
Okay.
You just got back. You're late from your group meeting, but I'll tell you what. Here's my deal. It's
Define that group meeting.
Huh?
It was a Bible study.
Yeah, it's a Bible study. Between Thanksgiving and Christmas, to me, is always the hardest thing, because you know another big meal is coming, or two, kind of thing, or three, depending on if you have office parties and all that. But the other problem that I find is trying to figure out what to eat. And because you don't want to put on extra pounds until Christmas Day or whenever you're gonna eat, you're trying to find things that'll work for you. So I think I cleaned out our fridge and I found a few things. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make you a modified Reuben sandwich. Is that okay?
Yeah, I love Reuben sandwich.
My stuff is going crazy over here.
Okay, it sounds like something sizzling on the stove.
Yeah, it is. Okay, look at, so what I've done, Sue, I've found some knockwurst in the fridge that we had bought but haven't eaten, and so I'm putting on them a little bit of a char, and I've got this cast iron over here, grill kind of thing, because if I had a grill I'd do it outside, but I'm just wanting to put some black marks on it and get them heated up, and these are nicely done already. So I'm gonna pull them off of here.
I bet you could have done that on your induction plate, you think?
Maybe, but I didn't want to try. And this thing here that I've had is pretty large. It's smoking a little bit. But what I did, I just sprayed a little olive oil spray on it and did that. The other thing that's smoking, we got involved in an intro. I bought a couple of hoagies. I was up at the store, so I did buy a couple of hoagies, fresh hoagies. And I thought these would be really good. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just toast these. You could do it without, but I'm just going to toast these on the cast iron right there and get them a little nice and crisp. And then we're going to create, you talk about simple meal for a midweek night. This is Wednesday night. We're going to create a little sort of a modified Reuben. And while I was up, there we go, how nice. And while I was up at the store, what I did, I thought, why not get some pastrami? And you could do it with corned beef. And corned beef and pastrami really are sort of, they're pickled the same. But what they do with pastrami is then they put a lot of spices on it.
Right.
And they slow cook it, low and slow. And it really, really tastes great. So I like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to wrap this around my knockwurst.
Pastrami and knockwurst.
Yeah. And then I'm going to put it in the bun. And what I'm going to do is then add on top of that some sauerkraut and some Swiss cheese that I'm going to grate. We're going to put it on this bun. We're going to put it under the broiler. This is going to be done. So let me just see how these are good. Yeah, see, I love that. And I want to get it in the middle right there a little bit. Hang on. Just the way I cut that. Not doing. Boy, I got a fire going on over here. Crazy.
Wow. Oh, you're doing that in the cast iron? I should come over there.
Yeah. No, that's fine. And that's good. And let me do the other one. I'm only going to make 2, and I've got 4 knockwurst. I keep saying that wrong. But we're gonna put a couple away, because there is no way on this side of eternity or the other side that you and I can eat 2 of these.
Yeah, right.
And I'll put them with some celery and carrots on your plate, and a little bit of chips. I've got some chips, and I mean, we'll be all set here.
Yeah.
This is like El Simple. And the only other thing that I'm actually going to do, because I want the, got to thinking about it, I want the There we go. Let's just let that go for a second. Boy, I had some, here, turn that on. I had some oil down in there, so from something, from the steak last night that we ate. I made a couple of steaks last night for us. Those were good. But like I said, it's sort of hard to know what to cook this time of year in these in-between moments. And so I figured this would be good, and why not clean out the cupboards a little bit. I had a jar of sauerkraut.
It's a good video of your back.
We'll do it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, let me turn this off too. This has been done now. Yeah, great. Wonderful. So, what I'm going to do, I leave those there. Let me do this. I thought about it, and what I need to do is I'm going to heat up the sauerkraut so that when it goes into the broiler, it's not cold or even room temperature, but it's been heated a little bit. That way, I know the
Oop, you're dripping it.
Oh yeah, I sure am. Wow, sorry. Boy, I'm really making a mess. It's really tight in there. I mean, they gave me a full jar for it.
Pack it in.
They really did.
You know, you can make your own sauerkraut.
Yeah, you can, and I thought about it, but I thought, who wants to do that? This is a midweek. I don't feel like working that hard.
We don't eat enough sauerkraut
no, we
to
don't,
make it.
Because that's because we don't like it. I mean, you like it. I like it like this on a sandwich, but other than that, you can forget it.
You know, it's super good for you.
Yeah, well, you're a German family. I know your roots, and you love sauerkraut, the whole bunch of you. And what did they have for my wedding?
Yes, sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
That wasn't all we had.
No, it wasn't, but I thought that was sort of a slap in the face, honestly.
Oh, no.
Hey, we'll show you. You don't like sauerkraut? That's what we're going to do for your wedding.
Well, I have German on both sides of my family.
Yeah.
You don't.
No, I don't. And I have it not very much on either side of my family. There's a little bit in there, but not
Your
much.
Mom
Not
has
like
some,
you.
right?
Just a little. Mostly Irish and English. English and Irish.
And
probably.
French.
And then on my dad's side, it's more French, yeah. So...
French and English, wasn't it, or something? I forget.
Yeah, exactly. And then on my mother's, it's Irish more.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
I'm German through and through.
you're German both sides.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness sake.
North German and Bavaria.
So I'm shredding some Swiss cheese for us here. This will be good. And you could lay a slice of it on. I got some slices in there, but this will melt a little bit better anyhow. So this will be really good. This is a 15-minute meal, basically. Now the only thing that I am going to do when I pull that off, and look at there, that's already hot, honestly, that's really good. So that's all I want right there, and we're done. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get that juice out of there. I don't want that juice on my hoagie. It'll make it too
juicy.
Yeah. So this is going to be fun, and I'm going to just put this under the broiler for about a moment. And we should be good to go. So let me show you. Here's the pastrami, and I'm actually going to lay this like this too. And we're going to get one of the rolls right here, and we're going to put that on here.
You gonna put mustard or something?
I'm going to after we cook it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do this on top. It's like this.
Oh, this is gonna be yummy.
Oh, it's going to be delicious. You're going to love it. And we're going to stick this in the broiler. In fact, I want that up on top like that a little bit. And I should have put the sauerkraut first, but for whatever. It's all going to go into your stomach one way.
I don't know if you'll close that hoagie.
No, I don't care about that.
Oh, okay.
Get all that juice out of there. Just press it out. Okay, that's one. Let me get my pan. That's one. Let me do the second one. Let me turn this thing off.
I see a disaster coming.
No, you don't.
With the pan tripping off
I know
the
what
ledge.
you're thinking, but it's not. It's not. And then this is my second. Sorry, some are gonna yell at me. I know, but whatever.
Oh, lick those fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna bake some this Christmas?
I am. I'm actually going to make another video with you tonight. I picked up while I was at the store. It's really the reason I went. I picked up some white chocolate chips and some dried cranberries, and I am going to make my favorite cookie this time of year, which
those are good.
It's a knockoff, basically, of, let me turn my brother on. It's a knockoff of Subway's white chocolate cranberry
that's
cookies.
Right.
Every year around Christmas, I haven't even been into a Subway, I haven't gone anywhere really, to see if they have them this year. But those are some of my favorite cookies, and I'm not a chocolate fan. I'm not a white chocolate fan very much, but those cookies are delicious. They're soft, they're chewy, and I'm going to make some for us and our guests. But also, we've got some friends that are coming by tomorrow and all that, so I'll give them a few cookies to take. Not a few, but a little package of cookies to take. And I'm going to try in the next few days to make some chewy caramels that I can wrap up individually, little pieces, and give those away as well. So, 1 minute, Alexa, on the timer, please.
For how long?
1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
You tell her, she doesn't listen.
You gotta speak her language, babe.
I guess so.
Isn't that true? You always have to speak the person's language.
You've got to speak the language they understand.
Yes. Jerry's been learning Spanish. You want to try some on us?
No, not on camera. No.
Are you sure?
Even close. No, I'm only 30 days into this.
He's using.
There is no way.
Tell him what you're using.
I'm using that app called Duolingo. Duolingo, yeah. And a guy at a restaurant, we were with some friends who only speak Spanish.
Hey, do that over here.
And, sorry.
Hold on.
We were with some friends that only speak Spanish, and this guy had a Cuban background. Oh, you're not on? You're on?
Yeah, it's on. You're talking.
Oh, okay.
Whoop, I barely got you in.
Okay.
Yes.
This guy, the waiter, had a Cuban background. But he, see, this is why I start talking and I forget. Looks good. I'm going to go another, Alexa, set a timer for 45 seconds.
45 seconds, starting now.
He had a Cuban background, but he had never spoken it. He grew up in the U.S. and his folks had come from Cuba.
But he'd heard
But he had heard about Duolingo, and so what he did, he went and learned. And in 1 year, he swore by that app.
Come over here.
In 1 year, he had learned it well enough. He was taking these folks' order in Spanish and talking to them and everything. I was impressed. I really was. So I came home and said, you know what? I'm going to take a Spanish language. I took French in high school, did very, very badly. I don't do well. That's not my side of the brain, evidently. But boy, he just impressed me, honestly.
Yes, so I'll be in the bedroom and all of a sudden I'll hear him talking to something out here and it's speaking another language.
Alexa, off. Let's go just another little bit. Alexa, set a timer for 45 seconds.
45 seconds.
I want it just a little bit more melted. Yeah, you'll hear me talking, yeah. I love it, man. So, I'm learning, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
I was trying a few words out and questions to some of my friends on Zoom today who are Spanish. They live in Mexico City, and they were laughing at me. But whatever. There's your plate, there's my plate. We're gonna do some carrots.
Okay, we're gonna come back when those are done.
Yep. It'll be done in just a second. Okay, well, here we are, we're cleaning up. I've got 2 left over. I've got 2 buns left over. I've got the sauerkraut put away, everything else is put away. I've still got some pastrami put away. We were going to take a picture.
We forgot to take a picture.
We forgot to do it. We were hungry. I'm sorry, we were hungry. We ate it. It's too bad, and it was good, I might add.
It was very good. I would definitely eat it
She
again.
would love it. She wanted a little bit more, the addition of a little bit more sauerkraut, but that sort of goes to reason. Me, I
I'm
don't
full,
care.
and I only ate half of mine,
Yeah.
and the rest of the, I left half the bun.
It was good though. So,
Delicious.
anyhow, there's a quick, easy, no-brainer, but delicious midweek meal, particularly for you between this holiday days, these Thanksgiving,
you know
Christmas.
What would be great is between Christmas and New Year's.
And between Christmas and New Year's, and even you could split one and have a bowl of soup, and you'd be fine too. I mean, it would almost be over the top with the soup.
It was great.
All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and I'm going to make you some
cookies,
chocolate chip,
and that's
dried
another
cranberry.
video.
Yeah, it will do a different video, but
Okay.
all right. Hey, thanks for buying our book, by the way.
Yes.
Common Sense Parenting. Link is below. Orders are coming in. We so appreciate it.
Yes.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.